Can you imagine this? At an ordinary concert, tens of thousands of people suddenly turned toward Yu Menglong's former company, Mango Excellent Media, and chanted in unison, "Go bankrupt! Go bankrupt! Go bankrupt!" The singer on stage froze. The scene spiraled out of control. Laughing wasn't right, crying wasn't right. It wasn't a meme, it was anger exploding past the point of restraint. What on earth has pushed audiences across the country this far? At the same time, a handwritten list, tied to 16 deaths, was spreading wildly online. An international medium publicly declared, "I know who pushed him off the building." And Yu Menglong's mentor, Song Zuda, chose this exact sensitive moment to repost an old essay, titled, "Calling for Legislation to Ban Organ Transplants." With these three fires lit at once, chills ran down the internet's spine. People began to ask, this time, was Yu Menglong's death really an accident? Or is a devouring, voiceless, bottomless, giant net being torn open, thread by thread? Even more absurd, when public opinion became hard to contain, a new rumor suddenly popped up online: Chris Wu has died in prison. There was no official confirmation, yet it spread across social media like wildfire, yanking attention away from Yu Menglong. The timing was too neat, the target too precise, like a state-level memory diversion. Meanwhile, the global grassroots petition demanding a thorough investigation into Yu Menglong's case has surpassed 670,000 signatures. The more it is suppressed, the more it erupts, the more it's censored, the louder it gets. Today, let's peel back the three cores of this storm: the 16-name list, the slave contract, and the opinion diversion, one by one. Because the deeper the truth is pressed down, the more it floats up. A handwritten list involving 16 entertainers who met strange fates has been racing across the internet and drawing media coverage. On the left are the 16 names, on the right are a few person names and code names, each with a number. If you match those numbers to the left-hand list, a tangled black web appears. Codename Red Hair is alleged to refer to director Cheng Qingsong. The list links him to 7 performers, including Shang Yuba, Bien Su, Ji Dongran, Lu Feng, Liang Yaban, and the well-known Qiao Renliang and Yu Menglong. It said Bien Su, Qiao Renliang, and Yu Menglong's deaths are all connected to him. Codename Director Zhou is alleged to be Zhou Hao. He corresponds to Qiao Renliang, Lu Jiarong, and Yu Menglong. What makes one's scalp tingle is an online claim that Zhou Hao was present at Qiao Renliang's incident. There's even a creepy rumor about a single hand. Lu Jiarong reportedly disappeared soon after receiving a certain item. Zhou Hao has also been listed among suspects in Yu Menglong's case. Codename Sister Mi is alleged to be Li Mi, a former CCTV movie channel host. She's linked to 5 entertainers, 4 are already deceased and the last, Feng Yong, is currently missing. Spookily, in April this year Feng Yong posted an eerie message on Weibo naming 4 deceased performers, and commented under Bien Su's Weibo, "I'll be coming down to keep you company soon." There's also Duzi, corresponding to Qiao Renliang and Yu Menglong. Both were Tianyu media artists, and Du Chang was their agent, so Duzi is likely Du Chang. If this list is authentic, what it sketches isn't merely entertainment industry unspoken rules, but a complex black web possibly tied to homicides. Qiao Renliang's death is still a scar for many. Now Yu Menglong's name appears within the same circle. Could that really be coincidence? As this eerie list surfaced, a U.K.'s duo of mediums held a joint live stream and revealed more clues. U.S. medium Deborah said Yu Menglong told her the person who pushed him was a singer named Jiao. Netizens quickly pointed to Jiao Maiqi. Even more chilling, the medium said there was a crime scene reflected in the person's sunglasses. Based on a widely shared photo of Jiao Maiqi's sunglasses reflection, some netizens claim the image shows Yu Menglong with his hands tied, being subjected to extreme abuse, and further alleged that the man in the white shirt is Hu Haiyang, the one in the cap is Fan Shiqi, and that Song Yiren and Fong Li were also present. What came next may be the most bone-chilling part of all. Yu Menglong's mentor, mainland entertainment critic Song Zuda, has consistently spoken up for him. On November 11, 2 months after Yu's death, Song reposted an older Weibo post. Its content? Calling for legislation to ban organ transplants. He urged that, besides voluntary donations and transplants between blood relatives, all other situations should be banned. More critically, he wrote, if anyone uses a minor's live organs, the hospital director, the operating surgeon, and the organ recipient should all receive the death penalty. Back then, this post already caused an uproar. Re-erasing it now, at such a sensitive moment, immediately ignited speculation online. A few days earlier, Song posted an even more veiled piece, a monster whose replaced parts, the more you look, the more disgusting. He asked, were those parts taken from missing children of ordinary families? He even said this monster's high-profile behavior was free advertising for organ transplant hospitals. These words sparked genuine fear. One comment read, "It's terrifying, organ transplant hospitals are suddenly blanketing the country." Another, "When I saw a certain actor seemingly aging backwards, I shivered." Others were blunt, "Those old ones, rumor is they're extending life through transplants because they have power and money." Such suspicions have been linked to recent reports of missing youths, rooftop helipads on hospitals, and rumors about mobile cremation vans. One commentary cut to the bone, when organ transplantation loses all boundaries, it becomes killing one person to save another. Such barbarity is often the open slaughter of the powerless by the powerful. Of course, these remain Song's insinuations and netizens' conjectures. But the fear is real. Because these doubts are so ghastly, public anger hasn't cooled. We mentioned the spectacular scene in Hangzhou where tens of thousands shouted, "Go bankrupt." But the online boycotts of those allegedly involved have been black humor at its darkest. Actress Tian Herong, accused of involvement, directed and starred in a new film My World Has No Me. It met a massive boycott. Before release, Dubon was flooded with negative ratings. An entertainment blogger noted that a debut film's review count shot to 999+, with nearly all ratings 1 star. The producers tried to brand it as a healing, love-affirming work. The replies? Your box office has no me, must boycott, find Zhao Lihua, she alone adds 100 million. More biting still, in response to suspicious midnight screenings that were inexplicably sold out, netizens quipped, "Ghosts will go, it's packed every show, don't paint ghosts as so inhuman, ghosts wouldn't watch it. If it's for ghosts, don't ask what people think." This boycott signals a stance, as long as the truth is unclear, don't expect to make a penny off this market. The boycott wasn't only for Tian Herong. Producer Fong Li co-wrote The Next Typhoon. Its trailer featured fish hanging by a red line, which fans read as a taunt. Result, a flood of 1-star ratings. Actress Song Yiran was rumored to be replaced before her new drama even began filming. Actor Fan Shiqi appeared in the drama Promise Me the Dazzle. Netizens blasted him as a mouse dropping spoiling the pot, and promos scarcely mentioned him, seen as low-key distancing. Even Huang Xiaoming, not on the 17-name list, got dragged in because of a friendly link to Ching Ching Song and a fishing promo photo. His new film Sunshine Club flopped at the box office. Behind this is the global petition calling for an independent, transparent investigation into Menglong's case, now exceeding 670,000 signatures. Why is the anger so intense this time? Beyond the suspicious points of the case, it also ties to Menglong's consistent image. One clip shows him singing to a child, gently stroking the kid's head. When praised for singing well, he stops immediately to respond. Netizens said this reflects ingrained manners, showing respect even to a child. Another video shows a Heilongjiang influencer live streaming in a down jacket store, where you, the brand's ambassador, happen to serve as store manager for a day. He patiently introduced items, helped customers try them on, and posed for photos, no star attitude whatsoever. People sighed, he treated everyone with courtesy. How could such a gentle, humble star leave so early? That brings us to the recently exposed contract allegedly signed before his death, the notorious tyrant contract. How tyrannical. Reportedly it included: the artist may not refuse activities arranged by the company. The company has the right to use the artist's likeness and name free of charge for its own promotion. The artist's work output is to be enjoyed permanently by the company and any designated third party. The company may open social media accounts for the artist and has the right to supervise all of the artist's activities. The killer clause is termination. Li Muyang ran the math. The penalty is highest monthly income times 12 times remaining years of the contract times project claim coefficient. Example: If an artist's highest monthly income is 20,000 yuan, not high in the industry, that's 240,000 a year. Suppose 2 years remain. Now the key, if the project claim coefficient is set high, say 200,000 or some multiple, the final figure explodes exponentially. An overseas individual claiming to be his friend revealed that you didn't leave because he couldn't pay a 200 million renminbi penalty. 200 million. For a young artist still climbing, that's astronomical. If the contract is real, it isn't a contract at all, it's a deed of sale. Once signed, you become the company's asset, a slave or prisoner to be manipulated by capital at will. Facing the public swell, the official response has been textbook opinion control. Beyond deletions and bans, there's a more advanced technique: create a new hot topic to overwrite the old memory. Right when the U case was peaking online, the rumor, Chris Wu died in prison, suddenly went viral. Note the timing, too perfect. The rumor reportedly originated on overseas forums, it wasn't in the domestic net at first, and had no official confirmation. Why choose Chris Wu? Because he brings massive traffic and is already a convicted, tainted celebrity. The public is curious about his fate but feels little sympathy, making him a perfect gossip consumable. Analysts point out, this was likely deliberately seeded, whether externally or internally, with one purpose: force public attention off the Menglong narrative. Taiwan scholar Hung Yaonan calls this tactic linguistic firefighting, rapid cool-down, universal gag orders, and focus diversion. In China, entertainment news has never been merely entertainment, it's a pressure valve for political stability. When a star's death triggers cross-class resonance and people start questioning justice and the powerful, a red line is touched. So they must make you discuss Chris Wu and those harmless tidbits, anything but the truth. This storm has raged for over 2 months. What moved me most is the public awakening. In the past, heat faded and things died. This time, one netizen said that when he posted about you in September, few liked it. By November 10th, reposting drew far more likes and comments. He chooses to believe more people now know. Or that seeing others persist has inspired more to join in speaking out. Some comments read, "I'm glad I wasn't brainwashed into nihilism, truly grateful to him for the warmth and love he brought. Menglong is, the wild kids are too. Who can guarantee their today won't be our tomorrow? Yes, we follow Menglong not only to right a wrong for him, but to guard our own dignity from being casually trampled. In this war between memory and forgetting, as long as we don't turn away, the truth is on its way." Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.